Hey, there
Oh,
we go.
that's a
That's
good one.
big. So as you can see in the clips, with negative rarity, you drop a ton of exceptionals and valuable bases. Your breakpoints are negative 50 and negative 100. Those are normally soft breakpoints, but in Temple, negative 100 is a pretty hard breakpoint. That's the point where rares start dropping bases and exceptionals pretty often. And that's how you get I-82 loot in an I-81 Temple. So at negative 100 and above, you can run positive rarity temples, and they're actually beneficial. If you're below negative 100, you will not get bases. So if you're lower than that, you need to actually be running a low as rarity possible temple. As far as the exceptionals, the game determines the rarity first, and then it determines the sockets and the quality second. I will have a video coming out that goes over all of this in detail, breaks down how the formula works, how the rarity works. I've been doing it since the first league, and I have a hell of a lot of data that I will be showing and going over for that. Now let's go over the drops and values of what we got during that run. So this is the data from that one temple we ran in the video there. We got 76 exceptionals, about 5,000 divines and exceptionals. The Magi by itself is 4K divines. I was skeptical that that was the value, but we did have a viewer that sold one today at 4K divines. 574 divines and gems, and 2,000 divines and bases. Now the bases, this might actually be less than we normally get. The gems is pretty average, but we haven't made less than 3,500 divines in a temple yet. I will show you guys the loot so you can see it visually, but those are all exceptionals. Those are exceptionals. The Sekimas are 5 divines each. The spirit gems are 70. All of these things sell at 1 divine each. I know it sounds crazy. You price them, you think 30, 40 exalts, but the more you have, the more it's worth. Bulk is the ultimate premium. Time is the ultimate commodity. And there's a few of these things that are not currently selling at 1 divine. Like, say, for instance, the spears. You just transog them, because when you hit, it's 30 to 70 divines for the fizz. So you can see here, they really do sell at 1 divine. If you want to see this, slow the video down, because I'm going to go pretty fast here. But that's just the last day there. And yeah, certainly some of the values will move, they'll go down, but even if the value is cut in half, that's a crazy amount of money in bases, even if it was half. So here's a quick look at the temple we're running. It's basically the Fub Gun temple optimized for rarity. Basically the best of both. We can run it for max rarity or max negative rarity. If you need to inspect it further, pause it here. Let's take a look at the build. So I was originally on Chaos Solar Orb for fun, and it was fun. Wasn't strong, wasn't fast. And I've recently switched over to negative rarity bot because my buddy Kyle had a crazy temple built, tested, it was too good, so can't go back to maps. But this is the gear. Negative 23 rings, 36 belts, staff. So we're at negative 102 rarity. And you can see all of it. That's the loot filter. You can see all of it right here. The Ninja link will be in the description, so you can see all of it there. If you have questions about it, you're welcome to come by and ask. As far as the loot filter that you see in the video, there's many thousands of people on my loot filters. Those links will also be in the description. I update them pretty much daily, and I will have a video coming out on that soon as well. Now, after all that you've seen, it should go without being said that you do need a lot of stash space and a lot of Ang space to do this effectively. You can do it without that if you are extremely picky, or you're trans-ogging as you go, or you're exceptional hunting. You absolutely can do that. Many people do it without a lot of space, but to get the most money out of the bases, you know, they don't necessarily sell really fast, so you do need a lot of space for that. Hopefully you found all this helpful. I will have more in-depth guides on exactly how negative rarity works, a deep dive into my filters, and much more coming soon. I teach crafting, economy, negative rarity strategies, and a little bit of other farms, so if you need help with anything, come on by. I'm live all the time. Links are in the description.